So AI is popping up just about everywhere in academic research, right? And for those of us in qualitative research, it's forcing us to ask a really, really important question. And that brings up a really big question. Is AI actually a threat to our research? I mean, this isn't just some abstract idea anymore. We're at a point where the very way we do analysis could fundamentally change. But here's the thing, and this is the important part. Maybe the real danger isn't the AI itself. Maybe it's all about us. It's about the choices we make and how we decide to use this incredibly powerful new tool.
Okay, so let's dig into that idea. What does it actually look like to have AI as a researcher's assistant? What does that mean in the real world?
I mean, the appeal is obvious, right? AI can do the tedious work, the grunt work, going through mountains of data super fast. But, and this is a big but, in qualitative research where it's all about meaning and interpretation, there's a serious risk of losing that human touch. You know, the researcher's own insight. So to get a handle on this, we really need a good way to think about it. And it all boils down to two key ideas: augmentation versus replacement. Getting this distinction is, well, it's everything.
Okay, first, let's talk about augmentation. You can think of this as the gold standard, really. This is where AI is just a tool, a powerful one for sure, but it's there to boost your skills. It handles the mechanical stuff, but you stay in complete control of the big picture.
And then you've got the flip side, replacement. This is where things get risky. Because here, you're not just giving it tasks, you're basically outsourcing your own critical thinking to the machine. You know, a really simple way to frame this is to ask yourself, is the AI your assistant or is it your analyst? It's a huge difference. One helps you do your job better, the other one, well, it does your job for you. All right, so what does this actually look like in practice? Let's break down the key differences step by step so you can see where the line is.
First off, just think about the role AI is playing. In augmentation, it's your assistant, right? It's doing mechanical stuff like transcribing or sorting data. But in replacement, it becomes the decision maker. It starts telling you what's important. It's the difference between having a helper and having a boss.
And you can literally hear this difference in how people talk about their work. Saying, AI helped me organize codes, but I decided which ones fit. That's augmentation. The researcher is clearly in charge. But saying the AI identified the themes, see the difference? Who's doing the real work there? Okay, next up, verification. This is a big one. When you're augmenting, you're constantly checking the AI's work against your data. You treat it like a first draft. But with replacement, it's so tempting to just trust it, to take its output as the final word, and that's a huge pitfall for quality research. And this table, well, it lays it all out pretty clearly. Just look at these differences. Who's interpreting the meaning? Is it you, or is it the AI? Who has the final say? When you augment, the AI gives you suggestions. When you replace, those suggestions start to feel like answers. And that choice has a massive impact on the quality and, honestly, the integrity of your entire project.
So how can you tell which side of the line you're on? Well, here's a quick and dirty 3-question test you can use on your own process. Question number 1, could you actually do this task without the AI? If you're thinking, yeah, for sure, it would just take me way, way longer, then you're probably in augmentation territory. But if the honest answer is no, I couldn't do this without it, that's a major red flag. That sounds a lot like replacement.
Question 2, who makes the final call? Simple as that. If you are making all the final decisions about what the data means, you're augmenting. You're in the driver's seat. But if the AI is telling you what things mean, well, now the AI is driving, and that's replacement. And the last question, number 3. What are you really saving here? Are you saving time on the boring mechanical stuff? Awesome. That's a perfect use case for augmentation. But are you saving yourself the hard work of thinking, of wrestling with the data? Because that's replacement, and that's when you start to lose the very soul of your research. So when you put it all together, it really comes back to that one simple idea, doesn't it? Assistant or analyst. Every single time you use an AI tool, you have to be super clear about which role you're letting it play. So here's the takeaway, the absolute bottom line. Augmentation means the AI is your assistant. Replacement means the AI has become your analyst. It's that simple. One makes your research stronger, and the other one, well, it pretty much guts it. So I'm going to leave you with this one last thought. The next time you fire up one of these amazing, powerful AI tools, just stop and ask yourself this one question. When all is said and done, who is the author of my insights? Is it me or is it the machine? Because the answer to that question, well, it changes absolutely everything.